Hey everybody!
Hi everyone, welcome back to Wonder Freely. We wanted to share with you a couple of things that have been interesting transitions. Maybe you can relate to these. From living in our RV, going back into normal, I'll call it life, in a regular home, a traditional home
Traditional life, yeah.
that is, we have winterized Aunt Gladdy, and I have a video on that coming, but we're staying at my sister's house for a little while, and because it's just too cold here, Aunt Gladdy is not a four-season fifth wheel, and it's just too
Yeah,
cold
she wouldn't make it.
no, that wouldn't
No.
be fun for anyone.
No.
so we wanted to share a couple of things really quickly. The first one is that I keep losing my cell phone, people. It is astounding the amount of time that I spend looking for my cell phone now that I'm in a normal home, and that's all I'm gonna say about it.
I'm alright with the cell phone. One thing that I keep losing, I always have like a glass of water with me, pretty much throughout the day. And I swear I go through 6 or 7 glasses every day. Like I'll put it down and literally 10 seconds later it vanishes. I always find myself
It's not me.
back at the cupboard getting a new glass. So I've found that frustrating.
Yeah, it's funny that there is a much larger percentage of your time spent on finding misplaced
Yeah, there's
items
so many
in a
different places for
larger
it to
home.
be. I mean, in the RV, if we didn't know where something was, you could just stand in one place, kind of look
Turn
around,
around.
and you'd find it. It's
Yeah,
probably
it's
in your
probably right
field of
behind
vision.
you.
Yeah, but not anymore. That's all right.
The next thing was the kitchen. Wow, that was a really big transition. Like actually sorting through cupboards to find the right thing, moving pots to get to the one that you want. Man, I know it's hard to downsize. I get it, but I'm telling you, it is so rewarding to know
Yeah.
those things and be so much more efficient in the work that you do. Things like in the kitchen, preparing meals. You're just so much more efficient.
What's next? No, yeah. So this one's kind of funny. So we find ourselves both in the same house, and a lot of times we don't know where each other are. I mean, on the RV, if we were both
It's
in
so
the RV,
sad.
we knew, we always knew where each one of us was, and that's not so easy anymore. It's kind of strange.
Yeah, I actually have to like call Chris for breakfast,
Yeah.
and it's weird. The other thing is expectations of the people around us and their plans. Like, if as an RVer, a lot of times you're asked the question by other RVers, where are you headed? And that question is specifically to find out, like, what adventure are you doing next? What place are you going to visit next? What's your next stop in your RVing life? And, but now that we've been back in more of a traditional situation, everybody's asking, well, what are your plans? And it's a completely loaded question. It's so different. It's not like, where's your next stop? It's like, well, what are you doing with the business? What are your future goals? What are
Yeah.
your long-term plans? And you're
It's
just
got more of a to-do list feel to it, and
yeah.
it's a tough one for us to answer. We haven't gotten any better at it in the few months
We
we've been home.
we find ourselves just stammering like, well,
Well,
we're gonna hit the
there's a lot of
road.
things in the air right now. We're
Yeah.
very vague.
Yeah, we're like, we're gonna hit the
That's
road
our
again.
comfort zone.
We don't really have any long-term plans, but
Yeah.
yeah. So we thought that those were funny things that we wanted to share with you. Also, we want to take a minute, since we haven't done an anniversary video in a while, just to give you an update on things so that you know. So there's been a lot going on.
Yes.
We've been very, very busy. Putting our time towards different things. So we want to make sure that you know what is happening. The first one is a calendar update. We just want to say thank you so much for all of you who have purchased a calendar. And, we really wanted that to be a tool that any RVer could use, and it would help them to plan their trips, help them to be able to keep their memories, and just be a special part of their RVing lifestyle. And we have been overwhelmed with the feedback we've gotten from it. I can literally tell you that every single person who has commented or sent us an email or gotten in touch with us about the calendar it has all been positive feedback. They are so happy to have it. And we even just got a video yesterday from a fellow RVer. She had done a quick video and sent it to us, showing like some of the things that she put in her calendar, what's like what their upcoming plans that she wrote in there, and how she's using it. And it's just really, really cool to see that tool is effective. It is exactly what we hoped it would be, and we're glad it's what you all hoped it would be.
Right. Yeah.
So make sure you get yours if you're planning to RV this year, for sure. I'll put that at the end of the video today. Also, we're doing something a little bit new on the blog. you may have seen that we are into a healthy lifestyle, and because of that I get asked questions all the time by people that we know, friends and family, about diet. And anytime someone has, once they face a health issue, a lot of times people come to me naturally because they know I've been through it and they know I've been on this journey for over 5 years now. And both of us really,
Hmm.
so
Sure.
as a part of that I wanted to make that information available to you as well. And so I'm doing what I'm calling self-care Sundays. So every Sunday I will be doing a post that is specifically designed to do something to help you in your wellness journey. So this week I did oil pulling. So if you want to learn about that, check it out on the blog and look for Self-Care Sunday every Sunday. I'm super excited about it because if your
Yes.
New Year's resolution was to get healthier, and I hope your resolution every day is to be healthier and move towards wellness as opposed to moving away from it, this is a good tool for you. We're also working on, now that we have some time to reflect and we're not moving so much, it gives us a chance to look back and put some information together from our past over a year and a half as full-time RVers. And we're really doing a lot to reach out to newbies. So if you're new to RVing, considering RVing, you're exactly where we were a year, almost 2 years ago, okay? And so, and we've come a long way since then. So we want to be able to share that information. And I just did a post on why you should RV. And right now I'm working on some budgeting tools to help people. We gave everybody our costs and people just love that. Everybody says, thank you so much. This has helped us to plan our trip. This has helped us to feel comfortable, give us the confidence we need to take the jump, all of those things. Or people say, you know what? Now I see what it's like. I know I need to make these changes, those kinds of things. But we really want to take that a step further and give you real tools that will help you to practically plan a budget for RVing for yourself. So I am working on those documents right now. That's going to be up this week. So check the blog for that. If you look down in the description below this video, I'm going to be putting a bunch of links down there to also to help you. And I'm going to do that in all the videos from here on out, just to help you to keep track of the information so that you can get what you want. Aunt Gladdy.
Aunt Gladys, so yeah, I'm gonna be starting to look into the different ways that we want to fix her up once the warm weather comes back. Hopefully that won't be too far down the road, but we got a couple months yet. But yeah, the work that we're going to be doing to the outside of Aunt Gladys, both the front and the rear, I want to start calling around and seeing exactly where I can acquire the materials that going to need for those jobs. Also, we were thinking about redoing the roof too. That might be a little bit too much to bite off all at once. While we're doing the front and the rear paneling. So stay tuned on that. I'll be back with more information, but I definitely want to start gathering stuff so that once it does warm up, I'm ready to hit the ground running.
Right, so then we can get back on the road.
That's right. That's the name of the game.
Oh, Chris's business. We've also told you that part of the reason that we're here for a little bit longer is to build his business. Because when we set out originally, we were only hoping to make it 3 months on the road. And then it turned into a year and a half. And we realized, okay, we need to make some decisions here and
Yeah.
move forward. So, especially if we want to stay on the road. So,
Yeah, and it's been a very useful few months back. Really enjoyed being here, being able to meet with people, current clients, prospective clients, and also working on developing some new services too that I'm able to provide. So happy to report that that's going really well. Hoping to keep at that. Will be keeping at that, and just trying to stay as busy as possible.
yeah, and that has gone well.
Yeah.
And absolutely being here and there's a lot that you can do, online and remotely. But when you're really trying to establish those relationships with clients, and it's a trust situation, which it is
Yeah.
for Chris in the
Sure.
construction industry, he
Very much.
really,
I really value the face-to-face time, and I know the clients do too. It's very
right.
important.
And that's
Yeah.
what then gives us a jump for being able to go for months, and not see them. So,
That's
but it
right.
is important for us to check back in every once in a while.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, and almost forgot. We are
the
what?
most exciting part, I
It
know.
is the most exciting part. So we are looking at the place that we want to go in the spring, and we are gonna try and do the Keys. So we're starting to look at places to book down there. We're looking, yeah, it's a few months out yet, but we are starting to try and find a good spot for Aunt Gladdy down there so she can warm up.
Yeah, and it's going to be difficult. So
Yeah,
that's our desire, though. Our hope is to just head down to the Keys for a little while, and then
thaw out.
yeah, yeah. So as always, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
See you next time.